Konnichiwa, minasan. This is Yukta from Nihonoscope, and today I am here with an article from the website NHK News Web Easy. And this is a very good website to read news articles in Japanese and improve your vocabulary about different topics and add new words to your repository. The words may be a bit difficult, but you can always use the dictionary and check it out. But for today, I'm choosing an article and we'll read it and I'll explain what it means along with the vocabulary. So, thus is the name of this article. Ja, sassoku hajimemashou. Let's begin right away. Keiko Hosui Eki wa Setsumei o Yoku Yonde kara Nonde Hoshi. Let's read line by line and I'll explain everything. Okay. じゃあ、始めます。スポーツドリンクと似ている経口補水液についてです。についての意味は in regards to or with regards to. So this article is with regards to this 経口放水液。じゃあ、経口放水液とは何でしょうか？その意味は oral rehydration solution です。Oral rehydration solution, ORS, is something we are all very used to. It's something that helps us to build up the water content when our body is dehydrated, and in such situations it helps us a lot. So this is what this article is about. 経口補水液は病気で入ったり下痢をしたりして脱水になっている人のための飲み物です。OK。じゃあ、この経口補水液とは病気 it means like a sickness で吐いたり吐きます means to vomit. So this is a very interesting kanji because when you look at the kanji of hakimas, you can see it is made up of two radicals. The radical of kuchi, that is mouth, and the radical of tsuchi, that's the ground. It's like someone is maybe kneeling down on the ground and with their mouth, they are vomiting. It's a little weird to imagine, but that is how kanji are made up. Radicals that join and come together in a very logical kind of a way. So it means vomit. Haitari, geri o shitari. Geri to wa diarrhea no koto desu. Hai. して、脱水。脱水は dehydration this. So it is just like I said, if maybe you're vomiting and you have diarrhea and you are losing a lot of water content from your body, you get dehydrated. So in order to compensate for that, these kind of keiko hosui eki oral rehydration solutions are very helpful. はい。になっている人のための飲み物です。ため is for the purpose of something. So 人のための so these kind of ORS are basically helpful for the kind of people who are facing diarrhea or dehydration or vomiting. はい。じゃあ次。スポーツドリンクと比べてナトリアムとカリウムが3倍から4倍多く入っています。ちょっと難しいです。It's a little difficult. So, because these words are a little scientific. So, let me just talk about that. スポーツドリンクと比べてmeans to compare. Now, to compare is also, the kanji is very interesting. I love this. It looks like, you're comparing these two. Okay? 比べて。ナトリアム。ナトリアム is a chemical. It is sodium. Okay. And the reason why it is called as natorium and not something like sodium is because natrium is taken from the German name of the element. In the same way, karium wa potassium this. And that again is taken from the German name of the element rather than making it something like potassium or something in Japanese. Okay. Suppose dorin to kurabete, that means something about this ORS. If you compare it with the sports drink, sodium and potassium levels 3倍から4倍多く入っています。So 3 to 4 times the amount of sodium and potassium is high in these ORS solutions in this keiko hosui eki than your normal sports drink. Let's continue. Shohishacho wa Shohishacho is the name of the organization, Consumer Affairs Agency of Japan. 消費者庁は脱水になっていないときは、経口補水液を飲まないように言っています。It means that the Consumer Affairs Agency has some advice for us. Let's see what it is. 脱水になっていないとき。It means that when you are not dehydrated, okay, 脱水になっていないとき、when you're not dehydrated, at that time, 経口補水液 ORS を飲まないように言っています。It means when you are not dehydrated, please try not to have this ORS or oral rehydration solution. This phrase over here, noma nai yoni, it implies that try not to. Yoni can be used to imply that please try to do something or please don't try to do something. As in like yasai o taberu yoni shite kudasai. Please try having vegetables. And when you say biru o nomanai yoni shite kudasai, please try not having alcohol in those kind of situations. Hi. Okay, so they are advising us not to have this when we don't have a reason, when we are not sick with diarrhea or with vomiting or dehydration. Okay, 次。運動した後や熱中症にならないために水の代わりに飲んではいけません。It means that undo is, it means exercise. So undo shita ato, after exercise, or netchusho. Netchusho no imi wa heat stroke this. So just for the sake of it, after exercising, or just for the sake of not getting a heat stroke, netchusho ni naranai tameni. So this is again where tameni comes, where as I explained, it can be used for a purpose, something done for a certain purpose. So in order to not get a heat stroke, mizu no kawari ni. Mizu no kawari means as a substitute for water. The meaning of kawari is that you are using something as a substitute for something else. Nonde wa ikemasen. When someone says wa ikemasen, it means that they are strongly prohibiting you from doing something. It is not a good idea to substitute this ORS solution for water just in random cases that, oh, today I exercise so much, or maybe today I'm out in the heat, so I hope I don't get a heat stroke, so let me just chug down an ORS. So that is wrong. Tsugi, Suzuki masho. Hai. Keiko hosui eki o ichido ni takusan nondari, itsumo nondari shite iru to shinzou ya kekkan ga waruku naru shinpai ga arimasu. So the Consumer Affairs Agency is advising us also that this keiko hosui eki o ichido ni takusan nondari, ichido at one time, ni takusan a lot, nondari. Okay, the dari basically implies that there are other things that are not being said, but other wrong things that we may be doing with this ORS. Ichido takusan nondari, itsumo nondari. Itsumo is always drinking it. Nondari shite iru to shinzo ya kekkan ga waruku naru shinpai ga arimasu. Ja, shinzo is heart. There are two words for heart in Japanese, and here some confusion may arise. One word is shinzo, which means the medical word for heart. And the other word that we have is kokoro. That I would say is like a very abstract concept. It can mean mind, a heart as in the abstract one, or spirit. In this case, like when we say kokoro no naka kara kansha shite orimasu, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So it does not mean literally from the bottom of this heart, but metaphorical heart. That's what kokoro is. And shinzo is the medical heart, like shinzo mahi, like heart attack. We are talking about medical stuff, so we'll be using this word shinzo. Shinzo ya kekkan. Kekkan is like your blood vessel ga warukunaru shimpai. Shimpai is worry. Warukunaru shimpai ga arimasu. Shohi shacho wa Consumer Affairs Agency 説明をよく読んでから正しく飲んでほしいと言っています。 This whole part means that if you drink this ORS in a very like nonchalant way, not you don't pay attention to the labels, and you're just drinking it just for the sake of it because you like the taste of it or something, and you're not really sick and require it, that your heart and your blood vessels may deteriorate over time. So the Consumer Affairs Agency says, Setsume yo yoku yonde kara. Please read the explanation, the labels carefully. Tadashiku nonde hoshi. They want you to drink it in the correct manner. To itteimasu. Ja, so you koto desu. So, I mean, it is actually a very valid concern. Ja, minasan mo kiyotsuke kudasai. そして、よく説明を読んでから何かを食べたり飲んだりしてください。はい。以上です。Thank you for your attention. ありがとうございました。